Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Chicago Bears and the Detroit Lions. It's our Monday night opener for the season. Both teams are set up, and off we go. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. Let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. First game on the ground to Jahmyr Gibbs. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Give him 13 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
Kate, if that first play is any indicator, this offense is going to have one heck of a field day. I'm talking a big chunk of yards on the ground and some big-time confidence, too. I'm getting paid, talking rap on the internet. My name green, but I ain't crab, I be generous. LA to Virginia, I just sold my latest song. Japanese denim, flying straight from random.
They've got first down here from the 36. Trying to throw this from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 36.
Ready?
Gibbs now from the gun. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
About set. This is 3rd and 5.
70 Rangers, 70 Timberwolves.
He'll look to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he goes out. Just needs one more step there to reach midfield. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Okay, 3.
Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Let's go. Ready, right?
They give to Gibbs on the option. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Kalen Bullock up to make the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks. Cup 19, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here's a throw. And this one's up there, but a little too far up there.
importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
18, Rodley, 18, 9, 65, 20.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Buys time, rolling right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Bears have it as he records the first interception of his young career. Well, we all know this is a player who's proven that he can weather an early setback and soldier on. That's going to be tested again after his first series ends in an interception.
Yeah, that's right, Kate. You don't get mentioned as one of the league's better passers if you can't shake off an early turnover. Now, his defense got to pick him up.
On play action, Williams. Flushed out of the pocket. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
It's Tracy on 2nd down. And his defense is firing to begin the season, huh? Great play to get him behind the line. They sent with that sack in mind, Brock. We all saw what was coming, so managed to clean up the play, even if it did come on the ground.
And you know why they call that a cat pressure from the secondary, Kate?
Tell me.
Because it's a C for corner and a T for attack, exactly what he just did.
Brought in inside the 20. And this will reach the red zone. He takes it down to the 17.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. A handoff to Tracy. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Williams from the gun. Caught near the goal line. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears parlay the interception into points. Cam Little to try the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Bears take a 7-0 lead as he starts this year 1 for 1. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This return starts at the 5. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. All right, Lions just about ready. 1st and 10. A start on the ground with Gibbs. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
This is Gibbs on second down. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a third down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next third down coming.
So first down from the 41.
65. Ready. County Lions. Dragon 60.
Back to throw now. Escapes the pocket. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Come on, come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
He's going to throw this one. Out wide, it's Waddle. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. There it is, touchdown Detroit! The Lions make it a one-point game. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. There sure was a lot of trust on that play, Brock, and he proved worthy of it with that end result.
Yeah, good old receiver. Someone who just knows how to get it into the end zone is worth his weight in gold to a QB. And on that throw, there was trust there that he had a shot to find pay dirt.
Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Lions tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Fielded at the 7. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. It's a design boot. Bails out of the pocket quick. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't find Romadunze there. And now they face second down.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical. And that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Shotgun snap, a gift to Tracy. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Lions in the nickel. This is third down. So we're down to 3 quarters remaining in our opening weekend of football. Both teams neck and neck so far. We're back to Ford Field right after this. We're back and all set for the second quarter. Bears football. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Taking a deep shot here. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it. Knocked it away, forcing 4th down.
I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
That's taken at the 15. He gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. point offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Ready.
Drive begins with Gibbs. And he'll knife his way through for a pick of a 4.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, and really create some indecision now defensively.
Ready, set.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Here we go, here we go. Like it.
Looking in the air here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That one intended for Jalen Waddle. And that brings up 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Buffalo 18. Go.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Downfield, and Tislam has it. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47.
Let's go now.
Here's an option play right side. Oh, he lost the football. Bears pick it up, headed the other way. 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to return this to the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears capitalize on that turnover and take the lead. No one else you'd rather have scooping up that loose football. Somebody who could do some damage with it on a return.
Yeah, some poor fortune right there offensively. There was nobody there to, number 1, make the recovery, or number 2, make a solid tackle on that speedster. Once he got the return going, that fumble was headed all the way home.
Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. He's going to field this at the 2. Oh, what a hit! Jars the ball loose! And they steal it back on the return. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Now, we just don't see kick returns nearly as often as we used to, Brock, which makes impact plays on them like that so much rarer.
Yeah, that is so well said. Kind of reminds me of my son's baseball coach, right? At a young age, you're always coaching those guys. Hey, the ball's going to come to you. The ball's going to come to you every single pitch.
Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears take a 13-point lead. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears double their lead to 14. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line.
Ready.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Ready.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Dialing up a receiver screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
How's your block shedding out there, boys? Because they need to get through some blocks to hang that screen up quickly. And they were Johnny on the spot.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
Let's go. Ready, ready.
Hand off to Gibbs from the gun. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. They get 6 and a first down as well.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, But instead, they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Well, no look on his first look of the game, so that brings up second down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19 tight.
Looking to throw again on second down. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Really pushing the envelope on second down, but the deep shot doesn't work.
You know what I like about this shot down the field, Kate? It keeps a defense honest. They know defensively, if we overcommit, we could get burned deep.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Go! 70 Timberwolves.
To the air on third and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He's looking Isaac Tesla's way, and they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out how in the heck do we turn this around.
3 straight passes have hit the ground, but here we go. They're going for it on fourth.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Ready?
They're going for this. He's thrown deep to the left side. He's got it inside the 25. They're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play down to the 19. What a time to rip off that type of gain, huh? Gets him a first on fourth down.
Ready?
Handoff here for Gibbs on his own read. And they're going to be set up with a first and goal here from the 7. So the hurry up here. Throwing now out of the shotgun. That one way too far up there. They can't connect.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, Kate. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
So the incompletion on first. Here is second and goal.
Here we go. Start.
Straight ahead with Gibbs. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with third and goal at the 6.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult fourth down decision.
Ready?
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, third and goal.
Let's go now. Panther 11, Cowboy 80. Ready?
He's going to throw it. And he brings it in for the Detroit touchdown. The Lions make it a one-score game before halftime. It's a Sam Laporta touchdown. When you reach the status that he has around the league, Brock, well, we all at this point expect him to be making plays like this when he's targeted down near the end zone.
Yeah, I think the best thing I can say about this dude is he makes it look easy a lot of the time. And this game, trust me, is never easy. It speaks to how well he plays this position.
That one splits the uprights. The Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's a return from the 7. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Chicago Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. The left side is nabbed by Bateman. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot. Give your quarterback a chance.
Second down now, they need 7. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Got a man downfield, it's Bateman. It's a pickup of 26. And it'll be 1st down Bears.
Just how many times do we see teams go to this route? You go to a Little League field, tell them to, hey, run to the post. It's a playbook staple. And he's someone you can depend on to create space and make catches out of it.
From the gun, it's Tracy. Good defensive effort here, drives them back across midfield onto their own side.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. We motion the tight end over. Here's Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
3rd and long for him here. Forced out to his right. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throw left side is hauled in by Loveland. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. The Bears decide to call their 1st timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
You know I love those chunk completions. They're so critical. Those chunk plays, they lead statistically so often to scoring. And then when you get into a tight end and play action, it's just a little icing on the cake.
Williams on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or 2 shy of the red zone. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
They'll motion him out of the backfield. To the air yet again, Williams. Cut out left. He's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. They get an even 10 on that play. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the red zone on 1st. And he'll score. Touchdown Chicago. The Bears will add to their lead at the end of the half. Manage that clock beautifully. Down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Things going well so far. Field flipping effort there as he's brought down on the opposite side of the 50.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock. Trying to find Jalen Waddle, and that'll bring up second down. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch, but then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. This taken from the 12. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let us run.
Let's start on the ground here. Tracy can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffled around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. To throw is Williams. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38. Staying between the tackles with Tracy. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. Now Williams. Ooh, puts some air under this one. Right side. That one connects. And in for the Chicago touchdown. The Bears grow the lead coming out of halftime.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle of the field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays could follow.
That one right down the middle. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Starting from the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Reaches the 40. Hits the 20. He took it all the way. Oh, baby, what a return. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
watching one kick get taken back, partner. Let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Has it at the 11. He's stopped on the run back at the 27. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Connects on the crosser. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They gain 11 on that play. And it'll be 1st down Bears. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
The inside give to Dowdle. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Williams off the play fake. Escapes out to the left. And he covers up after a nice gain right near that marker. Going to need a little bit more now on 3rd down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Oh, that vision he has when he gets into space like a chess master. Seeing multiple moves ahead of time. He knows who's going to attack and at what angles, and he maneuvers his way through before someone could finally get to him.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Going play action. Williams. Headed out right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And it sets up 2nd down.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
The give here on 2nd. Free inside the 30. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that'll be 1st down Chicago.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Putting the tight end in motion. 1st down, Williams. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll go down here at the 16.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. But some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required now.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Off the play fake, Williams. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Roma Dunze, the intended receiver. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. 2nd down run gets him 5. Now they've got 3rd down. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Bears with possession and a fairly comfortable lead to begin the 4th quarter. So now here's 3rd and 5. Williams set to pass. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears make it a 3-score game in the 4th. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears stretch their lead to 21. All set for the kickoff. Little with the honors. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
70, go!
They'll come out throwing. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Big gain downfield. He has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Let's go! Check go!
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're into the drop in. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Yeah, we hear about it all the time. A short memory, right? We hear about it with quarterbacks a lot, Kate, when they make a mistake. But it works the same way for a defense, a whole position group. You have got to flush that big play, come back and play the next play, and boy, did the defense do it there.
He's tackled after a gain of about 6. It's 3rd down now.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Somebody got to do it. I mean, hey, somebody got to do it. I watch do it.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12.
19 lock. Tag. 60, 79 Broncos. Warriors 70. Ready,
They'll throw. 3rd and long. Waddle makes the catch. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
19, 18. Ready.
Up the gut they go with Gibbs. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
So from the 3, here's 2nd and goal.
Ready?
There's a design run. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Lions get it back to within 2 possessions. They broke out the design run from there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get a 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
He'll begin his return from the 11. Manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31. On 1st down, they'll run. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Some pass brought in, and he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. 3rd down. Here's Williams. He's going to loft one deep to the left. So the coverage holds up on the deep ball. That's going to force 4th down.
You know, I say this all the time, get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
On 4th down, it's Williams. Put the body on the line for his team. One of their best play calls of this game so far, Brock. 17 yards on 4th down. That gets him the 1st.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. Wow, not a chance at all as he is met at the line on this one. That's going to be 4th and very long. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. As they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. The lead looks safe, but the pedals staying down. They're going for this. Williams throwing on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
Past the 20. He Touchdown, Detroit! The Lions now within one score in the fourth. It's a Jalen Waddle touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Lions chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. They'll line up for the onside kick here. Gotta find a way to get it back. Just a little over a minute and a half remaining. And it looks like the Bears are able to recover that kick. Ooh, had to have that onside kick. Got one timeout, but not much time left. This one kind of feels like it's over.
Not a whole lot they can do, but you can't give up. Not a time to look at the clock. You got that one timeout. You got to do all you can and really hope and pray this offense fumbles the snap or screws it up here in the final minutes.
And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches. That heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
The shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Setting up to pass. Throw left side is nabbed by Bateman. And they take him down just as he gets inside that red zone. It's again at 27 yards to move the chains.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball in your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield to turn a good play into a great play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's the handoff. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that first down marker.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
What is going on?
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Buying some time right. Wow, still throwing, and this is intercepted. And the Lions are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity of looks in that close, particularly as we get through the second half. The ones you get, you have to finish with points.
Here he is to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. One's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. Trying to find Jalen Waddle. So second down coming up. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner. And throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Unable to connect with his running back. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I can feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Left 70, trap 60, trap 60.
Trying to push deep downfield. And that one's incomplete. For now, it brings up fourth. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Don't want to give them another shot at third down, so they'll bring up fourth while they can and decline the flag.
Ready, set.
The deficit is 7, so they have to convert here on fourth down. One final shot here. Throw is caught by the back. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So the Bears take this one on the road. And this isn't just any 1-0 start for them. They pick up what could end up being a key division victory to have later in this season. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bears winners, as we'll see you next time from Detroit.